My name is Rhapsody, and Blizzard is very, very lazy. Welcome back to Tavern Brawl. This one might look a little familiar. I don't know if you've seen it before.
There's a new set of crazy
Apparently there's a new set of crazy rules each week, but this one seems very, very familiar. The Great Summoner Competition. Summoners from across the world have come to compete. When you cast a spell, a random minion of the same cost is summoned for you. Why? That sounds a lot. Just very similar to the Great Summoner Competition that was run like 4 weeks ago. Now, I'm not going to complain that much because I really did enjoy that brawl. I thought that brawl was the best designed brawl that they'd made up until that point. And I think I would argue that it's still the best designed brawl. But the problem now is, the meta, the design space, is already explored, right? So people played a few different decks for a while. Shaman is horrible, obviously, because the whole point of Shaman, especially with their spells, is that really high-cost spells don't cost you that much mana because you have the Overload mechanic allowing you to pay mana for that spell on the next turn as well, which you don't want. You want a big upfront cost of your mana, and you want to play a lot of spells. You never want to overload because you want to play a high-cost spell every single turn, so you can generate as many minions as possible. So Shaman, absolutely horrible. Rogue, almost all of your spells are 1 or 0 or 2 mana or 3 mana. You've got very cheap spells. Almost all of your spells are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or 10, sorry, is the way that I should have ended that, and it would have sounded pithy and a little bit more oomph on that comedic timing. Yes, you have spells as Rogue, but many of them are too cheap to really summon anything of consequence. Mage, you have some cool things you can do with spells. I mean, you've got like the Tempo Walk, the Flame Waker, where you cast a spell and it summons a thing, or at least it does things where it shoots things at things. But you can't imagine you're going to keep that on the board for long while everyone's running so many spells, and a lot of the spells being removal. Hunter, what are you going to do? Fucking go face, son? No, they'll just summon a really big taunt randomly out of one of their things. Priest is okay-ish. All of the Warlock spells suck. Paladin might have a little bit of Druid flavor in it, because the Druid is so good because you've got all of these things that buff your whole field. Specifically, I'm talking about Savage Roar, which gives +2 attack to all of your friendly characters, which also, by the way, summons a minion before it gives that +2 attack. So it can summon a Wolf Rider or an Arcane Golem, and suddenly you're running to the face for 5 or 6 damage, respectively. Yeah, but it's things like Power of the Wild, +1/+1 to all of your friendly minions, and it summons a minion before it does that, right? You just fill the board with minions, and you buff them until you win the game. So Druid is very obviously good. It also has some really, really good high-cost draw mechanics, right? You've got Nourish, you've got Starfire, which is 5 damage directed, plus draw a card, and it costs 6 mana. So if that was a card that was printed, summon a random 6-cost minion, do 5 damage, and draw a card, it would be the most insane card ever. And that's in a world where all of these other cards, all of the other spells in all of the other decks, also have that same summon random X cost as the Tavern Brawl exists, right? That's kind of the most insane card, or one of, at the very least in this mode. So I'm trying to think about a different deck that I would do, because last time we cottoned on very early, I say we, me, I cottoned on very early to the fact that Druid would be where it's at, and I just fucking doubled down on Druid. And I had a really good time with it. I had a blast, because the design space wasn't super explored. Not everyone knew that it was going to be Druid meta, right? I don't know if Noxious had even released his video regarding Druids being so powerful in this format. So we versed a lot of people that weren't Druids, which was kind of fun. We versed a few Druids as well, but, you know, not an incredible amount. I think I'm going to want to play Priest and Paladin, because I stuck with Druid the entire time last time, and I slightly regret it. So thinking of Priest, what am I looking at? I'm looking at some cheap removal spells, which are kind of cool. This will summon to a Light Warden. It'll also possibly summon another Light Warden. and restores 3 health. So I gotta go way up, right? We gotta go way up in terms of the cost of these cards. So Holy Fire, deal 5 damage, restore 5 health to your hero. That's kind of exactly the same as Starfire, except the restore 5 health to your hero is obviously draw a card for Starfire. So much better. Light Bomb. Here's the huge problem with Light Bomb. You summon the minion before the spell takes effect. So if I summon, say, let's say Draconid Crusher, right? It's 6 mana 6/6. 6 mana 6/6 Dragon, Battlecry. If your opponent has less than 15 life, you gain +3/+3, right? If I play Light Bomb, it summons the Draconid Crusher. The Draconid Crusher does 6 damage to itself, because of course this deals to each minion its own attack. So it'll do 6 damage to itself and then immediately die. Yep, good work, Light Bomb. Unfortunately, a 6 mana card that can be used as, I guess, decent removal isn't powerful enough in this format. You need something that summons something also. So I'm going to double down on Mind Controls. Mind Controls are going to be really good. Mind Controls are going to get me Sea Giant and Deathwing. I believe are the only 10 mana creatures. Just too many to name on 6, so I won't do it. Holy Nova, I'm going to go for the non-golden versions because I hate the golden cards. Silence all of your enemy minions. If our... You know what? It has draw a card and it summons 4 mana creature. Fine. Velen's Chosen is also pretty good, so Thought Steal, so Shadow Madness. All of them cost a relatively good amount, by which I mean a high amount. Resurrect... I guess I'll put it in. It's kind of cool. It could be cool. Mind Blast for the Finisher. Finisher. God, work, Ryan. This is also draw a card, so Power Word Shield is too powerful to overlook. Mind Vision just so I can play whatever the opponent is playing, right? And then I gotta think about the other cards that are probably just good that exist, right? If my opponent's gonna summon a lot of things, I'm probably gonna want Mind Control Tech. If my opponent's gonna be casting a lot of spells, I might want Burly Rockjaw Trog. I'm gonna consider which of these I want to remove. You know what? Kazan Mystic, I might want to tech in, because a secret seems extraordinarily powerful. That seems kind of cool, but it's much better with low-cost minions, which I guess is the same for another one of these that I was going to be looking at. The... Alright. Oh, Loetheb. Fuck, I want that in my deck. No! No. Enemy spells cost 5 more, so if my opponent plays a spell worth 5 mana, and I played a Loetheb, it'll cost 10 mana, and they'll summon something worth 10 mana, because adjusting the statistics of your, or at least the cost of your own spells, does affect it, as far as I remember. So that would be a horrible decision. Same for Emperor Tharasan. I'll take one of those out and I'll put it in Gadgetzan. Fuck it. Fuck it, yo! And that's pretty much how I feel about this. I'll run this for at least 2 games. Nefarian would be kind of cool, just for giving you more spells. Actually, look, Gadgetzan's not going to get anything. I'll just play a Nefarian, get 2 spells, and then if we're in the point where my opponent and I are top decking, I'll have an 8/8, plus I'll have 2 spells from their class, which is going to be Druid, of course. So yeah, we'll probably play a few games with this deck, maybe play a few games with Paladin. I kind of want to stick away from Druid, but if I'm getting, like, nothing but losses, then I'll just build the Scumbag Druid deck, and I'll play with it. And I'll justify it as, look, I actually kind of independently came up with this deck. Oh hey, another person who actually wants to have fun with this video game. Nice. Nice.
The light shall burn you.
This early in the game, I think I'll actually keep Mind Control Tech and Shadow Madness. I don't have that many things I can play on turn 1, 2, 3. Nor 4. Okay, I'm gonna turn my phone, like, on silent? Or off? There we go. Let's go with off. Ooh, yes! Coin! So we're gonna get a random 0-cost minion. Lovely. Of course, our selections of random 0-cost minions include such beautiful things as... Hey! That actually makes that 6 damage to the face. Nice work. such beautiful things as the Wisp. And, oh, that might actually be really good if my opponent doesn't have... I mean, 2 is equal to 1 against a Priest, right? They're either going to Holy Nova or Holy Smite or Arcanized Soul Priest heal.
I can fix anything.
Summon a 2-1. Or Shadow Madness the fuck? Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, dear lord. Costs 4 mana. Okay, that's really good.
We must cleanse the sun.
It's really good. Allows me to remove that and go face. So I have to expect my opponent is going to have they're gonna have Shadow Madness. Whether or not they have it in hand, I don't know. But they're likely to take this and then run it in there. No! Very interesting. What are you gonna spend the remaining 2 mana on that you didn't want to do last turn? Oh no, wait, you can cost something for 3 mana now. Ooh, another Shadow Word Pain. I guess you wouldn't want a Shadow Word Pain on 1-1, and this is out of range. That makes sense, I guess. I kind of want a Shadow Madness, but the thing is, I would need to get... Fuck. A 4 mana chart. Like, the ways that I remove the Sorcerer's Apprentice without losing my one-eyed cheat are relatively few and far between. So I might as well try and get a Stone Tusk Boar, possibly.
Is someone injured?
Oh. You know what? I'll play his Thought Steal rather than mine. Oh, another Thought Steal! God damn, I'm gonna go crazy on this card draw. Of course, there's also Shadow Form, which is a card. I'm only gonna kill that so my opponent can't, like, Holy Fire my face. Or one of my minions. Which, of course, would usually cost 6, but would currently cost 5. Uh-huh. It had to happen. I Velen's chosen them, they have to Velen's choose me right back. I Velen's choose you. Hilarious. Why did you do that? That's such a mistake. When you're playing against an opponent who you know has the exact same idea for what they need to do to win as you do, if you don't look at your options and then extrapolate from that, look, they probably have the exact same tools available to them. I'm just saying you should probably wear a helmet in public. Only way I can remove that is Shadow Form ping attack. Well, I mean, I could Holy Nova, but... Holy Nova might be worth it, actually. Just to get something out on the board. Shadow Form might be a little slow. No, but I haven't seen any of my opponent's Shadow Word Death, so if this summons anything with 5 mana, I'm kind of fucked. But I'm gonna have to see them eventually. Okay.
Hey, give me a minute.
Fine, I've convinced myself that this is correct. Oh, the thrill of the hunt. So here we've got Hemet Nesingwary. You might not have ever seen this card before because no one plays it and everyone immediately dusts it when they get it. Oh god, she's flying. That's not okay. If you go for the value, you're gonna have trouble with that. Yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble with that. Okay, so, Shadow Form. Give me that Mind Spike, baby. Ping, Mind Blast for another 2 mana creature. That's not exactly what I was looking for, but it'll do. Yeah, sure, Thought Steal, my Thought Steal. I still have a Thought Steal in my deck, because I Mind Visioned and then Thought Stole your Thought Steal. Okay, that's another Thought Steal. So, it's a lot of stolen thoughts right there. Oh, Web Spinner, that's actually pretty good. Gives him stuff in hand. Okay. So my options here are relatively limited. I'm considering all of them and I'm like, cool, I'm gonna be Holy Novering, right? Right?
Hey, give me a minute.
So if I Holy Nova, I can actually accompany it with a Thought Steal, which actually seems pretty good. And all that requires of me is that I sack my 1/1 here instead of using the Mind Spike, which is fine by me, because my opponent's gonna reverse and Holy Nova me at some point anyway.
Squire, attend me.
Brilliant thing about Shadow Form is it's not like Arcanized Soul Priest, so I'm not scared to play, you know... Hang on, this is their Thought Steal. Okay, I'm not scared to play Holy Nova afterwards, because I'm not going to damage my own creatures. So this is how it's going to go. We're going to pass Thought Steals back and forth. Forever. Oh, they got a Nefarian from me. Nice. That's going to get Shadow at Death, and then I guess I Holy Fire face? No, you know what? They're going to have a lot of things coming out of Mind Control later. So instead, I'll Holy Fire this and I'll remove it naturally. Mechatalk is nice. And then I'll play one of their Thought Steals. Because I can. Okay, they're running a golden Power Word Shield. I think I saw a natural power... Ooh, there goes the second Mind Blast. Nice. I think I saw a natural... Oh shit, did I just miss lethal? Oh, am I the dumbest man ever? Hang on. They played that. I Holy Fired it. And then I attacked for 3. So I could have done 8 damage to face. Plus... No, I already... Oh, okay, it just would have been 8 more damage to face than I could have. So, no, I didn't have lethal. Never mind. Easy. Apparently they're not prepared. I would agree. Okay. So I want to play many cards this turn. Fill my board. Oh shit. I just accidentally filled my entire board.
Hey, give me a minute.
I can sack that to get a random 2 mana, 2 attack creature. There's 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is not lethal, not even close. No, I think I'll save the cards in hand. Just do that. So my opponent needs Light Bomb. Or double Holy Nova, which I mean they can do on turn 10. If they mind control this turn, unless they... No, if they mind control this turn, they will lose. There's Light Bomb. Thanks for the 3-3.
I've been inside that thing for months.
I don't want to hear about your sex life, buddy.
Defensive systems online.
Defensive systems online. Okay. Velens is +2 on the board, and then that makes Mind Blast do 6. So I've got 10 damage from hand. And I've got... Okay, I've totally got lethal. Nice.
We have
Done. Boom. Well played, buddy. That was good fun. I really enjoy the fact that that person was playing Priest, because I have to assume that as soon as this mode came out, the majority of people went, oh good, I'm gonna play more Druids. I mean, I've got a Paladin and Priest Victory Quest, but you want to know how hard I went on the no Druid bent? That was a Druid Victory Quest. I re-rolled it because I didn't want to tempt myself. Yes, you can't let the devil get into your mind, ladies and gentlemen. And as they say, out of sight. Out of mind is the appropriate response there, but unfortunately this doesn't work in a call and response environment. It's just me talking this entire time. I wish it weren't so. Oh, hello, Druid. You gonna shit all over fun, are you? That's okay. I didn't want to have a good time anyway. I can't exactly get mad at these people, right? It's entirely possible that they're just going, fuck it, I want to get my free pack and I just want to stop playing. But also, Golden Druid. Maybe Druid's just your favorite class, and it's just unfortunate that playing Druid makes you a shitbag today. Oh yeah, we're fucked. Oh, we're so fucked. I've never been fucked this hard. Well played. Nourish. Yeah, I lose. There's actually nothing I can do now. This is why Druid is insane. I did that to draw a card as well. Nice. I get Thought Steal. Give me some of your Druid. Give me some of your hot Druid lovin'. I'm just gonna do my best to ignore that this game happens. Because It's turn 3, and I'm dead. There's no chance for me at all in this game. There was nothing I could have done at any point. Was this what it felt like to be on the receiving end of my druid bent when I did it the first time? Ouch. That hurt a lot. I don't know if my nether regions will ever heal. Dear Lord, we are gathered here today to pray for an enemy who is not a druid. Hey, it's a fucking mage! Did I keep the teched in Kazan? Okay, you go back and you go back. You know what? I really like you. I like all these people that are making a concerted effort not to be a scum fuck. Kind of like the people that were playing, you know, the scummy decks in the Banana Brawl. Or... This is why I really like the pre-made decks.
Hello.
Because you can't go up against someone who just has like 5,000 cards and then they just poop all over you. And of course, because the meta, the design space is not exactly inhibited. Whee! Oh, nice. Hey, at least it can't get pinged. Oh, nice! Pyroblast and Blizzard! So we've got Mind Blast, Pyroblast. We've got a 20 damage combo that only takes 2 turns to shit. What's the flight plan? How was that impression? What'd you think of it? Right? Would you... If you were rating it, right? If you had to give it a number that exists as an octal basic, right? How far am I gonna stretch for this joke? I have to believe that you'd rate it 8 out of 8, mate. It's great. Hey, actually, this is really good. Oh, fuck yes! Piloted Shredder, my man! That was really good. The only... it's sad, the only 5 mana spell that I have... No one's playing 1 attack minions, so this hobgoblin is entirely unnecessary. So I don't want you to counter my Holy Nova because it's one of my more expensive. So I'll play that and then you'll counterspell it. At least I get my 3 mana creature out of it. So this allows me to heal this and attack before. Plus I'm gonna have a lot of 1 health creatures on the board. Oh my god, my opponent has Blizzard in their deck. What am I fucking talking about? This is bad. This is not that great. It's not a hugely amazing alternative over the Holy Nova that I could have done. Oh dear. That's not good at all. And I'll negate my card draw. I'm gonna get Flamestruck anyway. So I might try and summon something 6 health. And then just trade a lot of these. Actually, that's a good idea.
I have no time for games.
Holy shit! Duplicate? What the fuck? Oh, of course, you're incentivized to run every secret. It doesn't matter. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So I just kind of want to constantly bop away at my opponent's health because they don't know. Or at least they probably don't know that I got that Pyroblast. That's mine. Goblin Mecha, fuck. I kind of need Shadow a D. Damn it. I couldn't Shadow a D. It's possible I should have thrown Master Spell, but if it was Master Spell for anything that's not, you know, 5 health, then it's basically just cycling a card. So here we are in the stage of the game where my opponent has one more Blizzard left and 2 Flame Strikes left in deck.
What to do? What to do?
Shit, I wonder if they play Antonidas as well, just so they can get a bunch of fireballs and then run to face. Second Blizzard. Final Blizzard is gone. Oh! The interesting thing here is you can never be sure. Oh no, you're gonna go for the ping. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so going for the face. I have to be concerned about this, naturally. Given the fact that I know they're running Pyroblast, and I have to assume they're running a second. So Flame Strike ping leaves me with a 5-2. The secret?
Great outdoors.
Arcane Intellect, of course. Makes a lot of sense. Another secret? Ooh, I'm very glad that that came last. Okay. So the first thing I want to do 100% of the time is try and get this off. And then get it denied. Which is fine by me. You know, I should have actually done the Resurrect first, just in case this is Spellbender and I wouldn't have want to trigger that. And then I want to try and Resurrect. Nice. Then I'm going to try and Blizzard. Oh, hey, Mechatalk, welcome back.
Let none survive.
Okay. Assuming that's not Ice Block, which it probably is, we win next turn. Pyroblast the face for Ice Block. Death. But, of course, the huge problem into which we are going to run... Ooh. Oh, nice! Give me that! Give me that! Give me some of that action! That's mine. That's 100% mine. No! I got this! Nice. Nice. Fuck me dead. Well, that has charge. Of course it does. Of course it does. Oh, whenever an enemy casts a spell on a minion. Oh, hang on. That gets charged and then it becomes mine. Does it have charge when it comes to me? It totally does! Yeah!
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna get Pyroblasted to the face. No! Oh no! That's unfortunate for me. I'm very sad about this turn of events.
My apologies.
Alright. That's beautiful. I love it. I'm sorry. Yeah. You sorry about that? Well, let me get just right ahead of that and say, my apologies. You know, I think that's actually... fuck it. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it. It's a nice 28-minute episode. We won 2 of our matches. I mean, we did play to 3 matches, which is usually where I like to cut these episodes. Make them nice, short, and quick. And at the same rate, that's definitely the note that I want to end on. That was beautiful. I loved it. From start to finish. What is the... Oh, was it... I was just wondering, what's the card that I got that I apparently already had that was rare? I did not know that... Oh, Ravenholt is rare. If you'd quizzed me, I would have said that Ravenholt was common. That was at least my assumption. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Tavern Brawl, specifically the Great Summoner Competition, Part 2, the repeat, the re-beginning, the re-summoning. Hopefully you've all been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on Hearthstone Arena, Ranked, Adventures, and Tavern Brawl, past, present, and future. And hopefully, we'll see you next time for what is hopefully a more innovative Tavern Brawl. See you then.